One, and we are live. Welcome to the Introvision podcast. My name is Volts.
My name is Jay.
And we have two of the most dashing young airmen of all Yokota Airbase.
Hey.
We have DJ Espinosa and Diony Polo.
What's up?
You're not going to let them introduce themselves?
I was getting to that before you rudely interrupted me.
I think I like the introduction already.
Yeah.
Appreciate it, fellas.
Short and sweet.
I guess it sets them up.
Pretty much. Fellas, why don't you introduce yourselves? Like, tell us a little bit something about yourselves.
Something.
Yes.
Yeah. What am I like? Well, my name is DJ Espinosa. That's my nickname. I came to Yokota like 2021. Joined the Air Force in 2019, and I'm liking it so far.
Liking so far?
Yeah, so far.
Speak. Is this your first base?
No, this is my second base.
Oh, sweet. Where was your first base?
I was in Kirtland in New Mexico.
Ugh.
What you
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah.
What you mean?
Yeah.
It's all right.
Joey,
It's all right.
it's ironic of you talking about that.
Are you from New Mexico?
I don't know. I've only been overseas, so
Oh,
Nice.
I'm scared to go back.
Is Mexico overseas?
I think that's overseas.
Technically.
I'm joking.
Isn't anywhere overseas if you go over something?
Pretty much. I guess it just depends on how you view it.
Oh,
Ooh. Open mind.
yeah.
Sorry. So you're from. So your first base was in New Mexico, and now you're here in Japan.
Yes. Yes.
Where's gonna get at? Any hobbies that you like to do here?
Basketball.
Hey.
Play a lot of basketball. Softball. I really starting to get into it. Your boy got a car, so
I saw
starting to get
that.
into that too.
My boy's got that sweet skyline in the back.
Yeah, yeah. That's why I always park in the back, because I know you park in the front.
Yeah, I gotta flex, you know. I gotta show you guys what's up.
Yeah.
And are you an introvert or extrovert?
I don't know.
If you had to pick one.
I feel like I'm more introverted until I get comfortable. Because when I first got here,
Okay, that's fair.
when I first got here, I was like super quiet. Like, in the office, I was with Polo. Like, I was just to myself. And then, like, later on, I just started fucking around more. Like, I got
guy.
to the point where I was like, fuck it, I want to
Valid.
do my thing. I got more comfortable. And then, yeah,
Yeah, I got him out of his shell.
I know. I know.
This bozo over here.
Man. You gonna tell me, like, nah.
Very good. But before we go on, Polo, can you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Sure. I'm Diony Polo, but everyone calls me Polo because I don't know why, but I just go with it. So,
Isn't your last name Polo?
yeah, my last name's Polo.
The government took your first name, that's why.
My first name is Dionysios, but it's shortened to Diony, but everyone still calls me Polo. I think it's cool, so I don't mind it.
That's all right. I have a difficult name too. My parents named me after a fake alias, you know.
What is that alias, by the way?
So Voltaire is actually the alias that this guy, Marie Francois, is a French guy. But yeah, I basically have a fake name as a real name. But did your parents name you after the Greek god?
Actually, I was named after my grandfather. He is Greek, but he's not my by blood grandfather. But it's a tradition. I believe it's a tradition. That's what I was told. I don't quote me, but it's a tradition to name the first grandson after the grandfather.
Interesting.
I don't know if I could do that tradition.
Why?
Are you gonna do it?
I think my name is cool. It's unique. Nobody really has it, and you know how people say, "Hey, what do I look like? Like a name? Like someone looks like a Jeff." You know, like a Jeff. I imagine an older dude with a beard, a mustache, like a thick mustache. You know.
You look like one of the Jersey Shore fellas. I could picture you like with your shirt off and like a seashell necklace. Just like walking down the beach.
Here's the situation.
Earlier, you were talking about how you were getting Espinosa out of his shell.
Yeah. he was so quiet. I'm like, man, what is this guy doing? Because at the time we were sitting back to back to each other because that's how our desks were, and sometimes I just bother him and be like, hey man, what you doing?
Man, it was like just me and him for like
The
a
longest
year.
time.
I was like, man, when are we gonna get another person?
Oh man,
Hey.
Yeah.
I kind of wonder how that feels, Sal.
I don't know. Do you guys have a dynamic? So for us, I think we just adopted this new dynamic where we start squealing like pigs for no reason. What is it? A doctor gave us something, and we just started squealing like.
No, me and Paulo, we had something else. It's kind of like how you like will call me up, tell me to look at something.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know. He'll like we're working on something, and then like it's so quiet, and then out of nowhere he'll be like, "Yo, the shotties."
The shotties, bro. Out of nowhere. Like, I'm just working. I just says the shotties, and then he just repeats me.
I was like, man.
Yeah.
The shotties.
The shotties.
Yeah.
What kind of things do you share with DJ?
Yeah, come on.
Yeah,
The
shotty.
yeah, no,
You
I'll let
tell
you
me.
answer. I'll let you
No, you
answer.
tell me.
I'll let you answer.
You tell me.
Nah.
You don't tell me.
All right,
nothing.
I'm just gonna assume it's memes. You're definitely sharing memes.
Hey, we can say that.
How long have you guys known each
Yeah.
other?
About
Since I got here.
yeah, basically.
I got here like November 21.
21.
So now I guess
Holy shit.
a year
That was a while back.
and a little bit.
It was a while back.
Isn't that almost like 2 years?
It is almost 2
Yeah,
years
because
coming this
2023.
November.
Yeah.
Am I dumb? Shit.
Isn't that?
No man, it's alright. It's the air. Like I need to get a new filter.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Isn't
It's
that
asbestos.
isn't that kind of crazy? I think we've known each other for almost 3 years.
Yeah.
And
Have
like,
we?
yeah,
That's
almost
weird.
almost 3 years because we've already extended like 3 times.
No
Pretty
way.
much. I feel like our commanders, like low-key, tired of signing my extensions. Like
You get tired of seeing you.
literally,
I'm so-
like a month later, I'll route up another extension.
Yeah.
Like this guy again.
I'm sure they're gonna extend you or IPCOT, whatever paperwork you sent up.
You already here. When are you leaving?
So my current my current Euros is next year February.
2025,
I-
isn't it?
I'm sorry.
Isn't it 2025?
Yeah, I thought you were.
No,
25.
2024. But the commander did sign off on my year extension. So if it gets approved by Big Air Force, then I'll be here till 2025 February.
Jeez. This
Big
man
Air
not
Force.
trying
What
to
I mean?
leave.
I'm
There's
sorry.
a big Air Force. What I mean?
Uh,
It doesn't go up to just the squadron.
no. So after your squadron commander signs it, where does it go to, Sal?
AFPC.
Yeah,
So just personnel
Oh.
center. So lower they sign it, and then it goes all the way to the top. They approve like that they want you to stay, and then
It's
You're good to go.
basically like a
'Cause they-
bunch of guys in Colorado dressed in robes, and they're like rolling dice.
cutting like put a headless chicken on a casino roll wherever it lands. Yes or no?
The chicken has spoken.
They see your name like this guy again.
No, but yeah, so I have to wait for AFPC.
Yeah.
Yeah.
AFPC.
AFPC.
Yes, AFPC to approve it, and then I should be good to go.
Oh hell yeah.
Yeah, but I'll find out like in a couple of months, I think.
Yeah, usually it takes like a month.
Yeah.
How confident are you in hoping that your paperwork gets signed for your extension?
I'm as confident as Top J. That's one.
That's one. That's one.
Show the counter, please. I don't like to think about it, and I don't like to celebrate until like I have it.
Of course.
Yeah, like when I got Yokota, I literally did not celebrate until I was in the quarantine towers.
Okay, because
Yeah.
orders can
One,
change,
two,
yeah.
And on that topic, so this is your first place, right?
Yeah.
How do you feel about being pretty much like Tokyo? Do you ever
Tokyo?
think you'd come to Tokyo? You're Filipino, right?
Oh no, I'm actually Puerto Rican and Colombian.
No.
Okay.
Close. Yeah, he's,
Wait,
No.
okay, then why do you keep showing up?
No. No way. I always thought.
Polo
They-
is an honorary Filipino.
They adopted
alright?
me.
You gotta
Mm,
They adopted
okay,
me in.
all right.
Like somewhere in his ancestry tree, like there's a Filipino there somewhere. Like he's got Filipino blood in him.
I was gonna say, I swear, when I went to go get lumpia, you're like,
Oh yeah, I was
come,
there.
come
I was
celebrate my
definitely
heritage. No, you're like, come celebrate my heritage.
Our heritage.
This guy made the lupia too.
there. Hey, I wrote it.
He did. I saw him.
So
DNA test. You got to take a DNA test.
Isn't it 23andMe or something like that?
Yeah, we'll do some swabs later. I got 2 tips.
Oh no.
We're qualified. We're
Kind of
qualified.
swabs. What you mean?
Hey, we've been swabbing like all September last year, man.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Man, that was supposed to be me with you at the COVID
Well,
team.
Hey man, you ain't at 5 level, so
That's not what happened.
your
I was
boy
on
gotta-
leave.
your
I
boy
was on
gotta go
leave.
step up.
I was on leave.
You know, I came back from leave and they put my name up there.
Well, that's where the chicken
I was like,
landed, so
yo.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Wait, did you do it?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, you did it? Did you like it?
It's not bad. Yeah, it's a break from break from this guy.
Were you with
You
him?
missed
Yeah, I
me.
was with him.
Yeah,
Oh.
we were in the same.
Was he
roster.
ass?
Yeah. No.
It's alright, DJ.
Nah,
This is a
nah.
safe space.
No, he was really good. He was really good NCO over there.
Thank you. I'm definitely not paying him to say that.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I get that payment later after this.
I got
Whoa.
you,
What kind of payment?
Hey, don't worry about it.
bro. There's that McD's, bro.
But yeah, back on that topic. Like, how do you feel being here?
Being here, I actually lived in Okinawa for a few years. I was very young. I was probably like 5 to 8 because both my parents are retired Marines. So I had some exposure to Japan, but not Tokyo. So I'm just really excited to be here. I mean, I've been here, but
Yeah.
there's so much I haven't explored yet.
Yeah, because whenever I talk to like newer people, they always just dread being here. So I always like to see people's insight.
Yeah,
Because I guess people always focus on the job too much instead of
Yeah,
going
for
out and
sure.
exploring.
Yeah.
for sure.
Like,
Yeah.
how about you, DJ? Have you explored Japan?
A little bit.
What's the craziest thing you've done?
Yeah, yeah.
Hey, remember our briefing earlier? You wanted to hear it, my guy.
All right.
No, you got this.
No, I mean I didn't do anything that like crazy. I just I went out and did some things. Like when we normally do out here, go to the clubs and stuff like that. But nothing that crazy. I feel like.
I mean, crazy could be anything. Like for my crazy, I have 2. It's being on top of a giant mountain or climbing Fuji, and then another one going on a date
Yeah.
just to go
Hell yeah.
like pee in front of her.
Oh, okay. A monkey climbed on me when I went to Kyoto.
Hey, I'm sorry. What about peeing?
We're talking about his monkey.
There was a monkey that climbed on me when I went to Kyoto.
Oh,
There-
shit.
It's like the monkey park. I forgot what it's called. I think it's called Monkey Park.
The snow monkey park.
No, it's not a snow monkey park.
Is
you,
it-
You gotta like actually hike up to the
In
top
Ma-
of the mountain.
In Mount Takao.
I think so.
It's like right next to us, right? Like 30 minutes away.
No. This is in Kyoto.
Oh, Kyoto.
Yeah.
No, I'm not too sure.
Yeah. That was fun.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Actually, Sal, if you look in the computer screen, like it's definitely like recording, right? Like you see it like moving.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Just making sure.
Jeez, imagine.
Yeah, imagine if I didn't catch
We gotta
that.
restart. Say
Restart,
everything.
yeah.
You said.
I'm gonna be more professional. Sorry. So please go on.
No, that was it.
Oh, that was it. My bad.
Now it's your turn.
That was my
And
turn.
then we go to Polo.
Oh, I gotta interrogate you, Polo.
Okay.
All right, Polo. Well, what did you do here in Japan?
What-
Fess up. I know you did it.
Did what?
Yeah,
What?
exactly.
Oh, okay.
Oversized right there.
Oh, they got me.
I'm joking.
They,
have
they're
you
watching
done
this
anything?
right now.
Oh God. Have you done anything cool here in Japan? Like, not a lot of people get to come here. I know you've lived in Okinawa for a while, but
Yeah.
come here in Tokyo, it's a different setting, definitely.
Yes, definitely.
Are you enjoying yourself?
I am.
Have you done anything cool, adventurous here yet?
Just like travel to like Nagano and all. I want to go to Kyoto. I was supposed to go with this guy, but I don't know what happened.
What you mean?
You know,
Hey.
but it's whatever.
I was on my COVID leave. I
Man,
have my days.
I could have took days off.
Yeah, too late, man.
Man.
We'll go next time.
You should have been in the COVID team.
But yeah, I still need to go to. There's a lot of places I need to go to, but just explore. There's some nights I would go to like a club, but it's not really my scene. But I'll still go. I'll have a good time. I vibe, you know.
Hell yeah.
I would say, if anything, yeah, definitely go and like get out of your system.
Yeah.
That's the one thing. I would say don't do it, but I did it when I was in England, and now I don't like. Now I don't care about going, so I just travel. So like I feel like you have to get out of your system and realize like you go to the club for like what 10 hours ish, 7 hours.
Yeah.
Wasting your time just drinking, spending money, and you're like, what did you actually do?
Yeah. Sometimes the day after ain't worth it.
Yeah, exactly. And you have to wait till the trains and then get back 2-hour drive.
That train going back sucks.
It's like you have to you try your best to stay awake.
Like,
yeah.
It's like
because you'll miss a stop and find yourself like 2 hours away.
Yeah. I think it just depends on who you go with.
true.
Yeah, yeah.
You know the saddest train ride I've been to, like going back from Tokyo? So last Halloween, I don't know if it was last Halloween or last Halloween. 2 years ago on Halloween, friends and I went to Shibuya. And basically, before the fun started, like I passed out in Love Hotel by myself.
What's a love hotel?
I'm sorry?
What's a love
Can
hotel?
you explain that, please?
Love Hotel is a place where you could. It's a cheap hotel, basically. Wait, you want the real definition?
That's
or
a great explanation.
Yeah. Why don't you explain to us?
Details,
What is a
details.
Love Hotel?
You all know hablas inglés.
What?
Hey, he's asking you though. He asked
Yeah.
you first.
All right.
You're
All right.
You're the top. You're the top G. You need to answer this question.
Okay, that's 2. You can only say it a third time now. All right. Okay.
Can't do
okay.
4.
Okay, chat. A Love Hotel is basically a hotel where you could take your special friend and room, like do it for an hour and then bounce.
True.
Yeah. So as I was saying, I passed out in a Love Hotel by myself because I couldn't find a God-fearing woman such as I. And, yeah. So I woke up and then my friends were like out. They already had their fun. They're having breakfast, and I'm here like nursing a headache and. Like I stumbled my way through like the streets of Shibuya. Like Halloween already happened, so there's all this confetti litter, and I'm just I gotta go home.
Oh,
Yeah, and
that's wild.
I'm sorry.
I'm sure it was wild right after Halloween.
I have no idea, sir, because I definitely passed out in the hotel. Like at a good time.
That's good.
Yeah, so the whole train ride back, it was just like full of headaches and regret. But that was the saddest trip back in the train.
How about you, Salazar?
Me for what? My wildest night or?
Yeah.
This guy.
I can't pick one, so I have 2. All right, so my first place I was stationed at was England. I was there 4 or 5 years ago, and I would go to the clubs a lot. I don't go now because I don't want to say it's a waste of time. If you go with the right people, it's definitely fun.
Yeah.
But I definitely was in the party mood of always just having fun and drinking. The craziest thing I've ever done was pretending I was a doctor. So
No.
yeah, I was on my shit. Yeah, I pretended I was a dentist. And if you don't know somewhat about England is some of the time I don't think they believe in dental hygiene or oral hygiene.
I thought it was just like a stereotype.
No.
Oi.
Oi.
And don't quote me on that, but I swear, because I lived there for almost 2 years and not the best teeth. But I pretended I was a dentist, and a lot of girls asked me if I could check out their mouths, and so
Take notes, boys.
Was that a way in?
so you would think, right?
Say that
From
again.
what my friend told me, I assumed that I would kiss them to find out.
Yeah.
Well, he told me that the way I was finding out, it was I shoved my whole hand inside 3 girls' mouth. Yep, these teeth are good.
You said 3 guys.
I'm sorry, you what? You actually what?
I went like this. I was like, yeah, those look good. And then, yeah, he said,
Sal, I'm sorry. Did you wear gloves at least?
no.
You're telling me you were at the club, told them you're a dentist, and shoved your fingers in their mouth.
What if they knew that was the pickup line and you just put a
Honestly, I'm so oblivious and I'm terrible with relationships that I would have just, I flaked against, I feel like.
they were expecting a kiss and they got a fist.
I think he knows too. I'm so literal with most things that if I pretend I'm a dentist, I'm pretty sure I'm going to inspect and see, oh, you could change this.
Yeah.
Oh, so you pretended to be a dentist, and you didn't even go off the flirty route. You literally gave them an objective observation.
Yep. And then 4 a.m. hit, and then I went back home.
Nice.
Yep.
I bet they were like, you have their fingers in either. They're thinking like, is this guy hitting on me? Like, what's going on?
And I know it was real because I had a dream that I was doing that, and then my friend told me the next day that yeah, bro,
Oh,
you
you were
literally
gone.
stuck your fingers in
You were
people's
gone.
mouth.
And you went home alone.
I mean, I guess I wasn't trying to get anything. I was just having fun.
That's fair. I guess.
No, that's fair. Actually, the cool thing I noticed about Sal, like from the stories you've told me, it seems like. So, is it alright if I say like you don't try? You don't really go out of your way to try and like attract people, but you do get attraction from them.
Yeah, and I don't notice half the time. He's told me so many times that people find me attractive or hitting on
It's
me.
true.
You got the natural riz.
Natural
Yeah.
Riz.
You got the
Oh,
riz.
speaking of, so what does Riz mean? I'm sorry. I feel like it's just
It's like
I've
game,
just been seeing.
like
Yeah,
having
that's
game or being charismatic.
Yeah.
I swear to God, there's like a new internet term, like internet buzzword,
Boy,
like
got the
every
riz.
month. Like, I gotta keep track.
Get woke, bro.
We gotta get him his, dictionary.
Top G.
Yeah, that's three.
That's a third.
Whoa,
Alright, no one can say that anymore. But
I don't know. I feel like I got miles on me. I
you
don't
got
know.
mileage on you.
I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing.
I think it's an alright thing. I don't judge.
Mm.
All right, I got kilometers on me because I go by the metric system.
Man, get out.
Actually, I was gonna ask. So, Sal, did you want to come to Yokota, like here in Japan?
So, as most people don't know or do know, I don't know. Like, I feel like the way I dress is usually like homeless, so I can't get a vibe of what I like.
Oh yeah.
I love super nerdy anime shit.
Yeah.
So,
nice.
like,
I
being
respect.
here is like a dream come true. Like, I never thought I'd come here. I came here almost like 5 years ago
Yeah.
for vacation.
Oh,
And then I
shit.
came back again 4 years ago
Yeah.
for another vacation. And then I got orders to Korea, and I got to pick here.
Nice.
So I've been taking advantage of a lot of things. That's what I tell people. Been to Osaka, been to Nagano, snowboarded like 10 to 20 mountains.
Damn.
Been to a lot of cafes. Just been everywhere. Like, I think I've been here almost 3 years, and I feel like I haven't done anything. Like, legit. Like, I feel like that the clock is ticking.
Time goes by fast here. Where I was trying to get at was, so I definitely wanted to go here. I mean, you put this on your dream sheet, so you wanted to go here. DJ, did you put this on your dream sheet?
Yes, but it was like my fifth.
So
It
you
was like
kind of
my
wanted to
fifth.
go here.
Yeah.
Polo, this was your first base?
Yeah, my first base.
You wanted to go here.
It was actually my fifth as well.
Interesting.
I was
Mm-hmm.
so I was actually rerouted here,
Rerouted. Where were you going to go?
Korea, but unfortunately,
Which one?
Kunsan.
Oh, okay. You got lucky.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got lucky.
Unfortunately, that base does not take new airmen,
I see.
straight out of tech school airmen. So they rerouted me. This happened to another person in my class, but they went to Hawaii, Hickam.
Damn. Did you want to go to Korea?
Honestly, yeah, because then I wanted to go to my top choice was Aviano, Italy, but I could play the game of Korea, Incirlik or Osan,
Yeah.
and try to get there. I still have a
Still have a long way, man.
yeah.
I think.
I got a year and a half before I leave.
Interesting. Because I feel like a lot of new airmen come here, and some of them like didn't really want to be here.
Yeah,
You know?
100%.
Really.
But yeah, like I've seen quite a few airmen that were like here, but they're like, oh, like it's just Japan, like it's kind of ass out here.
I don't think I ever met.
I was going to say, do you guys know anyone who, like, just completely hates it here, but they just blame it on work, essentially?
No, not.
I've
not
heard
really.
people say that the area's great, but the base isn't.
I mean, that's anywhere.
That's-
Like,
That's
okay,
literally
that's-
anywhere, man.
Really?
I tell everyone that the base or where you work is what you make of it. Like,
Yeah.
it's going to be the people. And at the end of the day, you can go to work, do your job, and go home and go
Yeah.
fucking go to Tokyo and have fun. Like, I always, my like, way of life is just going to work, doing what I got to do, and just, like, going home and playing video games or whatever. It's on the weekend, having fun. You know what I mean? I don't let that stuff get to me.
Yeah.
I think that's the one thing people should do is just like take it for what it is. Like military life, you know, like I didn't want to be in here. Like I was almost getting out, but then I thought about it. I was like, you know, I'm kind of like having like cush.
Yeah.
Like they're giving me money, and like I hate the whole term is like, oh, you're being fed and homed and shit. Like I hate that term when they say that. What
Three
is it?
hots in a cot.
Yeah, 3 hots in a cot.
It's true,
I
though.
hate when people say that, but I'm
I
like,
love that term.
at the end of the day, if you look at your paycheck,
Yeah.
what do you actually spend it on? Like if you had obligations, do you really have any?
No.
No.
Sometimes I just blow my whole check because I don't need to worry about anything. Like I
Yeah.
think
He
I
does blow his check. Tell him about your Pokemon cards.
don't have any.
He has One Piece cards.
Oh, really?
If anything, I have like 10 grand worth of like anime shit.
Yeah, that's cool.
Like
Like what?
I have 2 bookshelves, all filled with figures. I would say there's like 10 figures on each one. Each cost like $100, and I have like 100 of them, as well as like a binder full of cards, each like $50. So,
Damn.
and I got on a weird bender when I first got here. Like I saved so much money, and I spent $5 grand on like
Wait, what?
like on
You
Game
buy body
Boys.
pillows?
No, on like Game Boys
Oh.
that I don't even
nice.
play with.
Yeah.
Sorry, fellas. I got to use a soundboard. I paid $7 for it.
Nice.
Sorry. What about you guys? What do you guys spend your money on?
You guys have any interesting purchases?
Bills?
What bills?
My
What
car,
bills?
Yes.
My car, my phone, my internet, my PS Plus,
Hey,
my Steam account. What else?
my boy's living.
Yeah, that's it.
I don't know, man.
7-Eleven.
This man,
Coco's.
you guys know, right? This man has 3 cars.
I
Yeah,
do
he
not.
does.
We talked about this.
That's why we
He
couldn't
got
park
3
here, right?
cars.
Theoretically, I mean, hypothetically, he has 3 cars.
You know, he told us before we got here. He told us there's not a lot of parking.
Yeah, we know why.
Now I know why.
He can't even park one of his cars.
Now I know why.
Jesus Christ. Look, I have paperwork. One of them is listed on the Ujo Lemon Lot, all right? Like, it's all legal.
Mm.
I
Mhm.
promise.
Mhm.
Scout's honor.
But how many you have though?
We're going off topic. I'm asking you guys about, like, what you guys spend money on. What about you, Polo? Where does your money go?
Just like
Shawty's.
just like stuff that I want, nothing like obligated. I mean, of course, my phone bill, but I feel like that's it. But everything else is like, oh, I want to subscribe to like Netflix or something,
Mm-hmm.
but nothing really major, or like a VPN because I can't watch Crunchyroll without the VPN. But it's all right. I do have a lot of money. I save a lot of money
Mm-hmm.
because during the week I try to just stay on base. DFAC. I'll go out to lunch. So
This guy. I'm sorry.
This
Like, I
guy's-
think you're literally the only airman I've met who's this enthusiastic about. Not in a bad way. You're the only airman I've met who's very enthusiastic about the DFAC.
I'm not enthusiastic. It's there to provide us food, and I'm gonna utilize.
He's one step closer to being a nomad. You just got to cut the VPN, man. You got to cut the Netflix.
This is the real top G right here.
Whoa,
Nothing
whoa.
phases him.
Then they got to shave the head. Just chicken and rice. From the DFAC.
For those who don't know, does anyone know what the DFAC stands for?
Dining facility.
That's literally it? Dining
Yeah.
facility?
Yeah.
I thought it was like defense,
What?
finance,
No.
acceleration. I don't know.
Ass cheeks.
That's true.
Jeez.
The DFAC's basically the military cafeteria, and they don't exactly have the best reputation. Let's just say they don't have Michelin stars, ever.
They provide us food. I get my scrambled eggs in the morning.
That's true. I mean, you see the DFAC. I couldn't eat there for more than 5 days though. Otherwise, I start like feeling funny.
Don't believe him. That shit's fire.
You get mutated.
What?
Hey.
When I did eat there, I would eat the wraps.
Yeah,
That shit's
that-
fire.
That's the only thing that I would get to.
Yeah.
Other than that, it's. I don't
man,
know.
didn't you used to eat? I used to eat with you every night at the
Because
DFAC.
I had no choice.
so
I was a
5
brokey.
days.
I was a staff sergeant with a roommate in the dorms. Like this guy.
Oh shit.
Wait, do you guys have roommates?
No.
No, you don't have
Nah,
roommates?
we're in the senior army dorms.
Ah.
Yeah.
Man, these guys are better than you.
Hey,
We up
I
there.
just moved, right?
Just
Did you move off base?
We
No,
up
I wish.
there. Oh, you just got staff, right?
Yeah, like 3 months ago.
Did we
Oh,
promote
yeah.
together? I think we did. We had a ceremony together.
Yeah.
Oh shit! I think you guys did.
Yeah.
I was supposed to promote, but I was notified of my promotion late, so I had to do the following month.
Damn. Could have been with us.
Yeah, could have been with us. Salazar, didn't you have didn't you tell me today to allot you some time for a special mention?
Yeah, I need a.
Sorry, guys. He's got to get something off his chest.
You good.
I was talking about my roommate, my current roommate. I'm moving out in the process of moving to another room, but I did have this roommate, and I don't know what it is, but I feel like I'm the most introverted person, and I feel like everyone should just stay away and not talk to me. But people always want to have conversations with me. Well, anyways, I went to my old room, and my roommate was in there, and he came out, and I was like, oh, fuck this guy. And he didn't do anything. He just came out. I think he was going out to the gym, but he just started talking to me and venting to me. So turns out he's a nice guy.
You start breathing. This guy.
This guy.
Fuck this guy. Why is he looking at me?
Yeah, it turns out he's a nice guy. So
Oh yeah.
I'll rescind my comments. It's still out there, and I still have that philosophy because my last roommate was an asshole too.
But how do you have a roommate?
I live in the I live in the towers.
Oh,
the towers.
okay.
Yeah.
I don't mind the towers actually.
Man, them rooms are kind of small.
All right, man. I've seen someone balls twice, so I'm good.
I've been to BMT. I've seen.
That's different. That schlong,
I feel
is censored when I was there. I was just I just saw hair.
I feel like I literally deleted everything like a bad memory. You know, the things when trauma victims say
BMT?
oh, I don't remember anything at all. That's kind of like with me and BMT and the showers. Do you remember that first night where they basically lined you up like prisoners and said take a shower, and you guys just start getting undressed?
Yes. Yeah.
What?
You guys,
Hold on.
No.
You guys are with me. It's
well,
there's more. I don't know.
That's him.
did you guys not take showers together?
We did,
What
but
you mean by that? No. What you mean by that?
No, he helped scrub.
Yeah.
Oh, it's called teamwork.
What you mean by that?
No, what I mean is
Actually, I have had someone help me in BMT.
fuck.
No.
Whoa.
Don't say that. Don't say that.
Hang on, I'm trying to find. Hang on. Wait. You had someone help you shower?
It's teamwork, guys. You got to start somewhere.
No, you're just copying my
He's
He's
lines.
got my back
I don't
in more ways than one.
One team, one fight.
Yeah.
No, what I mean is on the first night, did you and your flight not go into the showers together because there's literally no stalls? It's just a bunch of
Yeah.
shower heads in a row.
Yes.
Did you not delete the memories?
Yes.
I
I remember this if I just
It's all gone.
took my clothes off and just went in. I'm like, fuck it, I ain't.
I'm traumatized forever.
25
Oh,
dudes.
I just basically just maintained a certain eye level. I did not look down whatsoever.
Oh, so when you're at a urinal and you're next to someone, so
Yeah.
you're just staring up in the air. Is that how your whole experience went?
That's
Well,
every day.
not exactly up in the air, but I just had this blank look in my eyes. Just let it happen.
Just let it happen.
Just rinse. Just rinse.
His
get it
innocence
over
is
with.
fading.
What's that song that Finding Nemo Dory say? Just keep swimming. Just keep
Oh, man.
rinsing. Just keep rinsing.
Oh man.
Do you guys have any dorm stories?
It wasn't in my dorm, but I heard that.
Not the poop guy, right? Are you talking about the poop guy?
Yeah,
I was
I
thinking about the poop guy.
I was thinking about the
I was
poop
thinking
guy.
about the poop guy.
Uh-oh. I don't know about the poop guy. Enlighten me.
I feel like you were there. Was that you?
What?
Was that you?
I wasn't
No.
in the dorm.
I don't know. Wait.
I
Turn around. No, I'm just kidding. No.
Oh, you were there.
wait. Do you know about it?
You're
Yeah.
drinking a pretty good shade of red polo.
I kind of know the story, but I don't know.
The day of, they sent me the video. So
Oh yeah, I saw the video.
There was an individual who decided they were probably most likely intoxicated at the time.
as one should be.
They stripped.
In BMT?
No, this was in the dorms.
This was here.
This was here?
Yeah.
No, yeah, in the dorms.
This was here in Kadena.
I forgot what dorm.
Here in
building it is.
wait, I'm sorry. Here in Kadena?
This was here at Kadena.
Wait,
Kadena,
no,
huh?
This is in your.
You can't tell them where we're at, man.
Oh.
I mentioned Yokota literally 3 times earlier.
wait.
But
Where we at?
that individual ran through the hallways naked, essentially, and at the end of the night decided to take a shit.
I heard something else.
What'd you hear?
I heard he already took a shit in his clothes,
Uh-huh.
and then he took off his clothes because he wanted to wash his clothes. So
The fuck?
he went butt naked and put his clothes in the laundry room, and then I guess he continued taking the shit everywhere.
I'm pretty sure this story's changed like 3 times.
I don't know, cause I was bayo that week too. But I wasn't cleaning it. Someone else was gonna clean it.
I was gonna say,
What was
dude,
it
you're
like?
like, oh, that's the guy.
Jesus, what was the defect serving that time? But, did they ever catch him?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
they got
heard.
him. They got him.
Yeah.
They got him.
They had to. They have cameras in the halls, and then they see what room he went to.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Christ.
They got him.
We got him, boys.
We got him, boy. We got him, boys.
We had a similar situation back in Ramstein. I was the bayo. Actually, no, I wasn't the bayo during that time. But basically, in my dorm, they told us to look in the dryers before you put your stuff in, because apparently, they call him the mad pooper. He would throw shit in the dryers.
Oh,
Oh,
man.
So if
no.
you weren't careful, you would throw your clothes into the dryer, turn it on, and you'd basically be infusing your clothes with feces. Like, you know, like the
Oh,
heat and the shit in the clothes. Just like,
Yeah.
yeah, it wasn't fun.
No way.
And one time I was in Bayo, and I had to paint over pentagrams in the dorms.
No way.
Yeah,
No
I
way.
counted 13 pentagrams. That was the crazy thing. It was this dark hallway, like blinking lights, like the lights weren't working well, and I was just there crying, like, I have to paint. just painting over the pentagrams like a
Oh,
good
man.
boy. Good airman. But how about you, Sal? Any crazy dorm stories?
Shit.
You've been around.
Hey, yo.
I think I did the same thing. I think I blocked everything, but the only thing I can remember is like, so I used to be outside at the patio smoke area,
Yeah.
and I didn't smoke back then. Yeah, I don't do now, but what is it? So I'm usually in that patio and like just chilling with all my friends and like relaxing with them. Well, all you hear is this girl screaming and running around the dorms naked, like just full on naked. And they found out that she was drinking and like her and her boyfriend were playing tag or something.
No.
And she like ran out the room and like ran out, and then she ended up in my friend's room, and like she got mad at him for like being in her room, saying like, "You're so disgusting, man. Like, what are you doing in my room?" And he's like, "This is my room." And she pushed him to the side and like slept in his bed,
No way.
and he slept on the floor.
Jeez,
Where her man at?
it's like the
Where
most
am I?
That was here?
That was in my first place in England, in Lake and Heath.
Oh, that was in England, huh?
Imagine just like someone coming to your room and just forcing you to sleep on the floor.
On the floor.
Just it's like a mild home invasion,
The audacity.
right?
Yeah, I worked with her too, and like the next day she came in to where I work because the guy I knew, like who I was talking about,
Yeah.
he sits next to me. She came in and she was like, "I'm sorry, like I didn't know." Like,
No way.
like me and my boyfriend were just messing around.
Hey, they play wild games over there.
Any other stories other than the mad pooper?
Man, I don't know. I've been in curling for a year, so not that long to see anything crazy.
Gotcha.
I mean, I feel like, have you guys gone home yet?
Yeah.
Yes.
How do you guys feel when you go home?
It was
like,
definitely different.
I miss the English.
do you think the people are different, or do you think you're different?
Wait, what? Say that again?
Do you think the people are different, or do you feel like you're different?
I think I just have a different mindset now. That I'm the same person, but my mindset is just different.
Hold
than
on,
it
so
was.
can I ask for elaboration on that question? Do you mean like, do they feel different as in having had a different experience, like coming back home? Is
Well-
that kind of thing?
Well, I wanted to keep it vague just to see like how you guys feel about it. For instance, like, I guess I feel like as soon as you go to your first place, you kind of stay there for like a few months.
Yeah.
Your mindset definitely changes.
Yeah.
Like I was definitely shy and like meek and did not like talking to anyone, especially girls. Girls would freak me out. And like as soon as I went home, like I talked to everybody and I like don't put up with any shit anymore and willing to just like fight back, not with like physically, but with
Yeah.
my words. Like,
Yeah, take no shit.
yeah, exactly.
You sure showed our boss today.
No, that's different.
Nah.
I'm joking.
Especially like I feel like you enjoy the little things. I was
Yeah.
telling someone that I was in England for 2 years before I went home,
Mhm.
or something. It was a long period of time before I went home, and I landed at an airport. I forgot which one it was. Anyways, in England they don't really salt their food, right? They don't
Oh,
really
really?
like.
Season.
Yo,
I
put
used to
some
eat at
adobo.
Burger King all the time, man.
Yeah.
Like the only place I loved there was like a ramen place, and even then, like it was only one thing I got. So
Yeah.
they don't really salt their food. Yeah, guess they do some, but shit, I ate fish and chips for the most part. But anyways, so I landed at the airport, and immediately I just started smelling. It's like, what's that smell? I was like,
The
and
grease.
shit, I was like running towards it. I was like, what's that? Like, I don't remember what that smell was. It's a fucking Dunkin' Donuts. And like, I just had to get like the fucking like slobberiest like glazed donut, and it's just like I was just like just enjoying it. I was like, oh, what the fuck? And like the guy behind me was being a fucking dick. He's like, it's just a fucking a donut, bro. I was like, what are you like going on about it? And I was like, I told him I was like, I haven't had a donut in like almost 2 years, and like they were clowning on me, but I'm like, they don't understand that like just the small things you enjoy,
Yeah,
That's true.
for sure.
Yeah.
like
Okay.
McDonald's especially. Do you guys have hot and spicy? Have you ever had a hot and
Yes.
spicy? I fucking love hot and
Yes,
spicy. They don't have any
I do.
anywhere overseas. Like I've been to like 30 McDonald's.
I thought they had them here. No.
They have a different
Wait.
kind.
Oh.
Hot and spicy?
Yeah,
What's
just
that?
just a
The
spicy
sauce.
chicken sandwich
Yeah.
with mayonnaise.
Mhm.
Oh,
They don't have them here. It's a different kind of meat, or it's still chicken, but they do it different.
I see.
Different kind of mayo. You know the mayo tastes different. Than,
Yeah, it's a lot more sweeter.
I'm
yeah,
not exactly a mayo connoisseur, but I'll take your word for it.
yeah.
Well, you're missing out, bud.
Probably am.
No.
Let me just, I'm just gonna go out later, buy 3 different kinds of mayo, just eat it.
Yep.
Let's try it out.
So how about you? Do you feel like it's different?
I feel like not really for me, because I'm not really. I wasn't like raised in the States,
Uh huh.
so I'm not from there. I feel like if anything, it's still new to me.
Hmm.
Because the first time I went to America was BMT.
Oh,
First
really?
time in America was BMT.
Yeah.
Was that a shock? Did you experience like culture shock? Like, cause you must have been with a whole slew of people from
Yeah.
like, different places.
Yeah. Yeah. And we were all bumped up together, and this dude just yelling at me to get out the bus.
Like, what the
Yeah.
hell?
Like,
Man.
take your clothes off. Take a shower.
Get your ass,
Man.
It's like, man, it's like I feel like it's still new to me going back there. I'm going back there next month actually. So
It'll probably feel different. Like,
Yeah.
I feel like guarantee. Like even being over here, like
I know I'm gonna miss it when I come back here.
yeah.
The days I feel like leave days goes by so fast.
Oh hell yeah! And then the last like couple days is
Yeah.
like
And do you really do anything when you go home? Like maybe hang out with the old people you knew, but like
Yeah.
whenever I go home, I kind of just like, what do I do?
Yeah.
My family's all working. Like
Yeah.
I don't have a car.
True.
Like what the fuck do I do? I just blow money at like the mall.
Pretty much. I mean, yeah, like my family's always working too, so I'll be just like waiting till something comes up. But yeah,
Wait, I just remembered something.
Yes.
Do you send money back home to your parents?
I do.
Just had to bring it up. Yourself.
How about you, Polo? Do
Filipino.
you send money back home?
this make me sound like an asshole since you said yes. I do not.
No.
My parents are pretty good right now.
That's
So
good.
so he does too, and I'm just trying to understand like the dynamic, because so I love my family,
Yeah.
but I don't see them unless they pay for my plane ticket home. I think it's been almost 2 years since I saw them again.
Yeah.
This guy.
And
I respect it.
yeah, and I think people say I'm an asshole. Like even my doctor looked at me the other day, and I told him like my philosophy is like I don't even text my mom that much. Like I'll probably text her like once a week.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Right, but I guess my philosophy is like my parents love me, and I love my parents, so it's okay if I don't talk to them because they'll always be there for me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I just like the dynamics, like when I understand at least Filipinos, like your parents raised you, so
Yeah.
they tell you, hey, like I birthed you and I like kept you here, like now you have to give me money.
Yeah, I created you, and I
Yeah.
can destroy you.
But I asked the question like, why? Why do you do it? And I feel like you don't give me an answer except just I was pushed out.
Well, you go first, DJ.
Well, to me, it's different. Only because we lived in an island, a small island, before I joined the Air Force, and then they moved to America in Las Vegas after I joined. So it's more of they're still trying to get settled. So I'm still trying to help them.
Yeah, no, I respect it. I just like to see the point of view because like my mom was 15 when she had me, so and we were homeless for a while. So like she doesn't rarely ask me for money because I think maybe she's too proud to.
Yeah.
But I guess my point of view, if I give them money, like I feel like she's struggling. You know what I mean? Like even if she's doing like okay, I don't think she'd ask for money because she's like I grew you guys to be independent, so I'm independent as well.
I think in the Filipino culture, I think Filipinos just love giving gifts, I guess. Like, we literally have a thing called balikbayan boxes for Filipinos who live overseas. You know what that is?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
What is that?
So a balikbayan box. So I guess just a fun fact. A lot of the revenue that the Philippine country gets is from overseas Filipino workers who send money back to their families. So it's literally ingrained in our culture and economy. And now to incentivize like Filipinos to work abroad and like leave their homes, to make it like a little nicer, they have this program called Balikbayan Box. So a sort of an official Filipino citizen can send a box over back to the Philippines as like a gift, like to their families, and it's gonna be like free of tax, like import tax and stuff. So I guess the incentive is like the Philippines isn't exactly a rich country, so whenever you send a box back, it's gonna be full of like exotic chocolates, electronics, and stuff that you wouldn't. That's kind of expensive in the Philippines. So I think it's just like a culture thing. Yeah, we were born into it. I couldn't tell you why, but I guess we were just born into it.
Because I just think it's crazy. Because like I'll ask him, are you gonna continue these traditions? And he what do you say? You like some, but not all.
I feel like it's gonna end with me. Like I'll still give like back to my parents. I think last Christmas I definitely sent like a lot of gifts to my relatives, just out of goodwill. But I think like when I start raising kids, like I'm just gonna go full American, like kick them out when they're 18, and just like never hear from them again. No, I'm joking. Like, it's gonna end with me. I'm not gonna ask for anything. If they want to give me, that's cool.
I feel the same way too. Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna end with me.
So Paulo, you said you identify as what do you identify as again? I heard you said Salvadorian.
I'm Puerto Rican and Colombian.
Puerto Rican, Colombian.
Yes.
Would you say Hispanic then?
Yes.
Okay. How do you feel about like I'm Hispanic. Like I could say Mexican, but like my dad's Mexican and my mom's American, so I guess Mexican American.
Your mom's American? I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Well, we're all American.
Sorry, Holmes.
I don't know if it's the same. Like I know it's not the same culture, but like, do you feel like Hispanics are like we all care about each other, but we're like get away from me?
Yes, because I say that because I'm very family oriented, but I need my space.
Yeah.
You know, I'm definitely there. Like, if you need something, I'm there for you. Like, we have each other's backs always, ride or die, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So, and I like my space. And joining up with these Filipinos out here reminds me of home. So that's why I love it. It's family oriented. But we also know when to be like, all right, we can chill, you know?
Because I think I always get like, oh, are you Filipino? I know, I say.
No, Holmes.
No.
You need a denture or what? It's alright. I definitely get miscategorized as literally anything. I've been mistaken for Mexican. I've been mistaken for Taiwanese, Chinese, Japanese, like
Really?
anything but not white
Really?
or black.
I mean, I guess it's just crazy to think about. Like, we were talking about like, you don't realize that you're like with so many diverse people.
Yeah.
Versus in the States, like most people kind of tend to go towards their own people, or stay in their own circle.
Sure.
So they
Especially
really
where you are in the States.
Yeah. Especially here, like, man, we know Japanese people. It's kind of crazy. You guys work with Japanese people too, right?
Yep.
Isn't it kind of crazy, their culture?
Yeah.
What do you mean? What do you mean by that?
Uh-oh.
Have you guys...
I want to understand.
Yamete kudasai.
Have you guys ever... have you ever been on a train and you just...
You mean them or me?
You or them to you?
Yes.
Oh, do you guys have tattoos?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They
Wait,
look at-
am I the only one who's clean?
I don't have tattoos.
What? Yeah, sure. You don't have tattoos.
What are you talking about, SA?
Yeah, sorry, Holmes. I keep forgetting. Wait, you have tattoo, Polo?
Yeah.
The hell?
Why don't you have one?
Huh?
I'm a rebel, bro.
Are you pure?
Yeah, I'm pure. I'm saving myself for God.
Yeah.
Sorry, but sorry. Go ahead. Your question.
So before I got here, I watched so much Japanese stuff,
Yeah.
like trying to like immerse myself in the culture.
Hentai doesn't count.
Have you guys ever heard of horror stories about like law enforcement out here?
No. No.
So one of our people, they accidentally hit somebody, right? And immediately it was your fault.
Oh, I've heard that.
Like immediately it's your fault just
Okay,
because you're
yeah,
not
I
from
don't-
here.
I understand that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I heard that.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say something.
No.
Yeah, I was like, immediately it's your fault, and then you also have to give like tens of thousands of dollars
Yep.
because you have to say you're sorry. Like
Oh,
that's just the
I remember
beginning.
that. Yes,
And I'm just
I've heard
like,
that.
some of the times I'm like, what's with all this backwards like shit around here? I was like, I love Japan, but when I hear the culture, like, I'm just like, I feel like I don't belong.
You're like I used to have like this glowing image of Japan. Like, don't get me wrong, Japan's a beautiful country. No, literally no country is perfect. I think I can safely say that. I've been to quite a few, but I don't know. There's something about like I thought it was like so organized. It's just ironic how Japan is so advanced in technology, but so old in mindset. Does that make sense? They still use fax machines. If that gives you an idea.
Or the fact that like not everywhere can accept card.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Or like I was watching a podcast with my favorite podcast, and they were talking about like
Mention them so we can tag them and be in
Shout
the
out.
algorithm.
Shout out.
maybe next time.
Trash
Anyway,
taste.
the boys.
Yes.
But anyways, they were talking about how, I guess this little girl, I think she was 8. They were saying, she stole something from the convenience store, and they went home, and her mom found out. They decided to go back to return it, like good people would do, good citizens. Well, anyways, the store owner decided to call the cops on them, and then the cops arrested that little girl for that crime. I was like, damn, that's kind of fucked up. I feel like in the States, they'd be like, you came back and like
I returned it.
returned it.
Yeah.
But I feel like the shit I read was like, they just want to get their crime numbers up. So like, it's easy arrest.
I don't know.
What did the little girl steal?
I think it was like stationery.
Man,
Like a
Like
like
a pen or
like
something.
pen or notebook, like
Man.
not a lot of money.
I would have been like, just keep it.
Yeah,
Man.
like anyone would be like, just keep it. Like, who cares? Like, and you came back. Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
you know what I mean? Like, don't worry about it. Just be careful what you do.
Yeah.
Imagine her popping up in those like Scared Straight like prison shows.
Scared
Just shows a bunch of convicts yelling her into crying. Like, what did you steal? A pencil? And she's like, I didn't mean to. But yeah, I get you. That's why I'm really careful when I drive here.
Yeah.
Like, I do not want to be in an accident whatsoever because the language barrier alone is just gonna get me.
Yeah. I barely drive off base.
Yeah.
I get nervous.
Yeah,
Because
because
you go to like Aeon or Aeon, however you call it. It's where you go to, like Aeon Mall and that little narrow road.
Yeah, yeah,
Oh,
man,
the
I-
one like at
Yeah.
the corner of 7-Eleven.
Yeah.
Bro.
And then people like just jump in, like, oh, it's my turn.
Yeah.
Bro, you know, has this ever happened to you? I feel like this happens a lot. Like, I'm about to turn into a crosswalk, like make a turn into the crosswalk. And for some reason, like a pedestrian who's a good
Yes.
distance away sees you trying to like cross
but still keep
over,
going.
and then
starts
they
walking.
literally run like just to cross the street.
Yeah.
Even though like there's ample time for you to pass through
By
and
the
them to
time-
just
yeah.
walk after. But no, they see you about to like cross, and in their minds they say, "Oh shit! Like I have to get in front of the car. Like otherwise the lights are gonna turn red or something." Like, does that ever happen to you? You know what I mean, Sal?
It definitely happened to me.
It's like they see you from a distance trying to like
Yeah.
make a
Yeah.
turn, and they literally sprint, and you see them sprinting, so you have to stop. It's like when the bird swoops down in front of your car, like for that added aerodynamics or something.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just crazy. Like it's easy to get into an accident if you're not careful here.
Yeah, because they be like creeping up on like a red light, and then like as soon as like they start creeping, the light turns green. I'm like, man, you could have waited.
Or like
Right?
they're like in the middle of the
Yeah,
road.
they're in the
like
middle of the
it's still
road.
red. They're like, oh,
Yeah.
it's gonna turn green
Yeah,
eventually. They're
they
like,
just know. Man, I'm like, jeez.
What's the furthest you guys have driven from here?
Me drive. It was. I forgot where I was. I kind of got lost, but we don't talk about that.
Oh no.
It was about 3 hours, I think, north.
Where did you go?
It was to an onsen.
Onsen?
Onsen?
Who'd you go with?
The-
I'm
you-
joking. No, fellas.
It was quite. I did it for just to say I did it.
yeah, yeah, with all the shotties, right?
Without the
It's alright,
shawty.
we already know. We already
Yeah,
know.
Yeah,
yeah.
shawty.
This guy.
But yeah, I just did it for the experience. It was all right. Water was super hot.
But it feels nice, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I need to go retry it because when I got my arm designed, right, I had to stay like this
Yeah.
all day in the
Oh.
onsen.
Oh,
You're like a little
'cause you
kid
get
crossing
warm.
the street.
I have a video of it too, but yeah, I was literally like this.
Excuse me?
Yeah, butt ass naked and just like, this is so nice.
Oh man. So how long can you stay in there for?
I think you can technically stay in for a while, but
I've never been in a onsen.
Yeah, me neither. Is there a point where it's like bad for you?
I mean, if you stay in the hot water too long, yeah.
Yeah.
But then you just cool off and then go back in.
yeah.
I feel like at some point you're just gonna cook your balls. That's
Yeah.
bad for you.
I mean, I feel like after like 3 hours, you're like, this shit's boring.
Yeah.
Like unless you got a view.
Yeah.
So after like 3 hours, you won't need protection.
Yeah, I was in the outdoor
Hey,
one.
yo.
Yeah, yeah.
How about you, DJ? What's the furthest you've driven?
Aeon Wall.
Just amp.
No
Are you serious?
way. No,
You
stop
have a
lying.
fly ass car,
Yeah,
and
Lying.
you've never like left
You
Fusa.
said you went to Kyoto. You drove.
No, I didn't drive to Kyoto. Hell no, I ain't driving to Kyoto.
He's saving himself. He's saving himself.
He's saving himself.
I'm
Nah,
saving
just
myself.
playing it safe. Weren't you trying to go to Daikoku?
Yeah, but I didn't go.
You didn't go yet.
No.
We'll go sometime.
Yeah.
I got you, man.
I want to go, yeah.
We'll go sometime. Because we have cool cars.
What about you? When he first got here, he told me his dream. And I pictured it. I closed my eyes. He's like, "Yeah, man, I want to get this WRX, this white one with the spoiler, and I want to drive and drift around Tokyo." What happened to that dream?
And that dream, well, sir, that dream died the instant I bought the car and found that you can't drift all-wheel drives.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
I just imagine you with like a Japanese lady, like living it up, wind in your hair, toupee flying out, like just having fun.
Like, faster, Voltaire, faster. Like, hi, wakarimashita. Downshifto, dorifto. I feel like I made my dream come true. Like one of my dreams. I used to, back in high school and college in the Philippines, we used to play this arcade game. And it's literally just a Japanese like racing game where it'll simulate like the mountain roads here and the local
Oh,
traffic like
yeah.
Yokohama. So of course like the classics were there, like the Subaru WRX, the Terrenos and stuff. And I was thinking, man, would it be nice if I ended up in Japan and bought one of these cars? Fast forward like 2 years ago when I first got it, I drove the WRX to the beach, to Miura Beach. And it was the best feeling ever. I had like 90s anime music playing in the background. And then I saw the ocean come up like into my view. It was like literal heaven for me. Like, ever had that moment, Joey? Like, ever had any of your childhood dreams come true?
I don't think I ever had a dream. Like
The hell?
when I was a kid, right, the thing I wanted to do like most of my life was like own an ice cream shop or a truck and like drive around.
Ice cream shop, huh?
Yeah, and like give ice creams to people.
Who's stopping you now?
Yeah.
I guess now I have a better dream, but
Yeah.
I didn't think about anything back then. Now it's just, I guess. Have you guys ever done the pace briefing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So for mine, I told them my dream. So it was to be homeless in a van and just drive around snowboarding.
Nice.
I got the dirtiest.
Snowboarding.
I got the dirtiest look from everything. They're like, "What do you mean by homeless?"
You want to be homeless?
And I was like, "Oh, I'm sorry. I want to be an instructor and like
sin.
live in my van." I was like, "I want to be an instructor and live in my van and like just drive around the country, like just snowboarding on all the mountains
Oh,
You
that's
mean like a
dope.
military
Yeah.
instructor?
and retired."
I feel like people do that already.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
They do. They somehow manage it.
Yeah, but they just don't snowboard.
Yeah, I think they just ski.
Yeah.
Yeah, most people just ski.
You know, so I could picture you doing that. I could picture Sal having his own vlog and just like say, "Hey guys, I'm back in my van. Just ran out of gas, so like I'm trying to hitch a ride to the next town."
I mean, I think this is the most people would see me if this was like out there because I don't really take pictures.
Same,
You never really see my face, nor do I talk about my personal life.
same actually.
I feel like I would follow your YouTube channel just to know that you were alive. Just hope you would post like a video like every month or something.
How's Salazar doing?
Yeah.
Look at Salazar. Like, yep, still homeless. How about you, fellas? You got
Dream?
any- Yeah.
Dreams,
Um,
man.
I thought about like when I like as a retire, like have a job on the side. I'm not gonna stop working because that'd get boring for me personally.
That's good.
Is work at a bakery.
That sounds nice.
Interesting.
My brother wants to open up a restaurant.
A bakery like bakery deli, you know, just a simple life.
Which-
You just chilling,
Selling what?
like
Selling the goods.
Goods, huh?
like bread or like cakes, and like it's also a deli. So sandwiches.
I can picture
Chicken.
Polo like behind the counter with like a thick ass mustache. What do you want? You want the pastrami sandwich?
Hey.
Yeah, just like
Sure.
hey, what's up? Sure.
Sure.
Just have like your own bodega. So you want like a bake? Is there any like reason like
No.
anything happened in your childhood?
No, it's just like simple life. Nothing to worry about. It's like I have a stable income,
Uh huh.
just chilling.
And where would you have this bakery? Like in the States, overseas?
Ideally overseas,
Overseas.
or maybe a Spanish bakery.
Mm,
A Colombian. Have you been to a Colombian bakery?
yeah.
Yep, those 10 out of 10. I must recommend. You
Must
know,
recommend.
Do we have those here?
Something.
No,
No.
no,
They got that special powdered sugar on the donuts.
Oh.
man. This reminded me when I went home. I just had
What?
some Colombian food.
Oh,
I
yeah,
thought
you
you
scared me there for a minute.
Oh.
I thought you talking about.
No, because here you don't see a lot of Spanish or Hispanic restaurants. It's very
And you don't believe it either. Like, have you been to Mike's?
yes, but
I'm like,
No.
yes, you can cook it, follow the recipe, but I'm like,
it's not the same.
yeah, you need some roaches in the back.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Some
exactly.
flies. Like, it's not
The
the same.
protein.
Oh,
Yeah.
hell no. Don't give me the roaches, man.
Oh my god.
It's just here living in Japan. I love it here, but I do miss home. You know,
Yeah.
I think
That's natural.
I still do want to stay overseas, like another overseas assignment. But I do get homesick. I'm sure everyone does.
Yeah. You said you're going home soon?
No, I
You just came
No,
back?
I'm going home.
I went home last July, and that was like around my year mark here. But if I get another overseas assignment, I probably won't go home until after I get to my next overseas assignment, so I could then I would use my cot.
Yeah.
Trying to play the game right. Get
Yeah.
early together.
You ever try to
Yo,
play
we
the
always
game?
talk about like if he commissioned, he's gonna be a flight chief.
And
I
then
mean, not flight commander. My bad. He's gonna be a
I
flight
feel
commander,
like Polo's gonna commission.
and then I'll be a flight chief for,
Yo,
for the show. I
yes,
was like,
sir.
Nah, the ship's going down.
No, bro.
That
No,
ship's going
I'm
down.
keeping it afloat. I'm gonna make sure we afloat. Best bio shop in the Air Force.
In the Air Force. Okay.
Polo, you think you're gonna stay in the Air Force? Like make a career out of this?
I want to, yeah.
You want to?
Yeah.
You wanna be like up there, like general or something?
Nah, I want to make it. I want to commission.
You want to commission?
Yeah.
See where it goes?
Yeah.
I could see that happening.
Yeah.
He's a hardworking man.
Oh yeah.
I can see it
Oh
happening.
yeah.
And what about you, DJ? What dreams do you have?
I want to be like Salazar.
Jesus Christ! No, that's too many YouTube channels for me to subscribe to.
No. What do you mean by that?
Huh?
Hey,
what do you guys are like have the same vibe.
What do you mean by that?
Nah. I mean, I always wanted to be a pilot, to be honest.
Oh that's right. You said you were. Have you taken those? Have you enrolled yet in the pilot courses here?
No, because
They're
I'm taking
expensive.
class and they are expensive.
They're really because you have to pay for the flying hours.
Mm-hmm.
And the gas and the
Yeah, you have to pay
plane.
for
I think
everything
it's $200 a pop.
Yeah, but then the instructors, you got to pay them like $30
an hour.
an hour.
So like
And then you gotta pay-
$300.
And then you got to pay fuel.
That's kind of scary though. I feel like the temptation though to just
Holy sound, man.
Whoa.
no
It's
to
like
just
that-
to
it's
just
like that-
feed the
We'll have to make a phone call, Sal.
It's like that TikTok.
no to feed the people that are on the plane. Just here's your food. here's
yeah,
your
yeah.
food.
You're a flight stewardess. The temptation to feed people.
Yeah.
Nani?
Oh,
Oh
man.
wait. Thank you.
Oh, yeah.
No, but that's crazy. What made you want to be a pilot?
I just wanted to see.
Do you feel like
or-
you're not free?
Yeah, kind of. Like, I wanted to, like, experience traveling. Didn't really get to do that. Like, travel the world. And I always wanted to fly or become a pilot, I guess. It was, like, very interesting to me when I was a kid. But that was, like, what I was always thinking about.
I feel like the era we're in now, it's like it's so easy.
Yeah, man.
I feel like it is because I've seen or I've heard people just did it. Like, there's an online
Yeah.
class, and then you get your license already. And then you just need your hours. There's like you can get simulated hours, and then that can account for
Because
your
I think
flight hours.
it's the same thing. I think the program, it's essentially like realistic.
Yeah.
I think. Have you guys heard of the Air Force Cool program? COOL.
Yeah.
So technically, you can only use that for like a certification, like related to your job. But I've also heard that you can bend it to where you can use the funds to get certified in anything like official. Maybe you can use it to get your pilot's hours, your flying hours.
I guess I can look into that more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Write it down. Take notes.
Yeah. Take notes. I say.
I don't know, man. I feel like you should just enjoy first. That's my philosophy. Just
Enjoy it?
enjoy what you got right now,
Yeah.
and like not worry about being stressed out.
Yeah.
Because like later you're gonna be
That's-
like, damn,
yeah.
I got all
I got all this work.
That's how I always
Yeah.
feel. I know.
But also chase your dream.
yeah, of
Don't give
course,
up on it.
definitely change your dream.
I'm gonna change my dream. I want to be like Salazar.
Like right now, I love our job. I love working together, but sometimes it's just like, fuck, man, I wish I had a vacation.
You have a vacation. I'm not gonna see you till Wednesday.
Oh yeah, about that, I'm not taking leave anymore.
Oh,
Are you serious?
No, I'm doing it Tuesday, Wednesday, but
All right.
I'm coming back Monday.
All right.
But it's because we have so much shit going on. You know what I mean?
I heard.
Yeah, I feel that. Have to adjust your leave just because, man, we need to get this shit done.
Yeah. And like I always tell people, I was like, it's always gonna be there next week. It's always gonna be there like the next month. So like
Mhm.
take
That's
your
the one thing that
Mhm.
doesn't disappear.
yeah.
Work.
Work, man.
Yeah.
It's always there, man. I wish I had a girl like that.
Yeah.
She's always
Yo.
there for me.
Yo.
Just wanting my time.
What?
Oh man.
But anything else besides being a pilot?
No. Well, I guess like I wanna be a chef. Actually, I wanna know how to cook. Like I'm in the dorms. All I ever made is like rice.
Rice.
No, no.
Hey, that's some
rice.
bomb ass rice though.
I get like Vienna sausage. I just open up the cans. Like,
Spam
Nah.
rice. Spam rice.
hell yeah.
With
That's
the
all
egg.
you need,
Yeah,
really.
with the egg.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
egg?
I feel you because like I have a kitchen. I tried making fried rice in a crock pot
Yeah.
rice cooker, and
What?
Wait, in the rice cooker?
yeah,
The
that shit
hell?
was like stale. But I tell you, that shit was fire too.
Yeah. Wait.
Honestly, it's. Sorry, that's not so bad. I remember like being in tech school and people were. It was like prison because you couldn't have any cooking shit. So they were cooking pancakes with irons.
They had a microwave though. You had a microwave.
Yeah, but they were literally grilling pancakes with an iron, like
Oh
for
yeah.
clothes.
Yeah.
They would prop it up and cook pancakes on it.
No.
But I'm sorry I interrupted you.
No, I feel like I just want to be bougie and like, cause like I have so many aspirations to be a good chef or something,
Oh yeah.
and like I can cook good shit, but like I feel like when I look at my kitchen, I'm like, nah, fuck that. Like, seems like too much. Like meal prepping now, it like seems
Yeah.
like a chore.
Like, who's
Like,
gonna
see-
wash my dishes?
Yeah, exactly. I'm like, fuck. I wish I had this giant kitchen. Just use a dishwasher or some shit. Because you guys have to go like to the middle, right, to cook.
Yeah.
Yeah, we going like the second floor. I don't know if it's the same. But
Yes.
That's too much work. Like for you to
Yeah.
bring your shit
I
over.
bring all my
there.
shit there. Go down. Somebody's there. Oh fuck! I gotta go back up.
I would definitely try it. Like when I've done it before, where like someone's cooking and I was like, I tried it. It's like, damn, this shit's ass.
Get food
Hey,
poisoning.
throw it in the trash.
I was gonna say
I don't know. I think I'm just a menace.
it's alright. It's how we accept you.
You're him.
Hell yeah,
Nah.
he's that guy.
He's that guy.
He's that
Yeah.
guy.
But fellas, can I ask how old you are, if you don't mind? Because you're pretty young.
That's very offensive.
Just so our viewers like have an idea. I'm 30.
You go.
I'm 24. Oh yeah, I'm 24.
24. Polo, you're.
I am 21. I just turned 21.
So you guys are pretty young. You're basically in that. You're basically in that stage. So do you feel like early 20s? That's like where you have the most growth, like as an adult into the world. No.
No, I think I started growing until like when I was like 23.
Dang, I still got a way to go, huh?
That was me personally. Like I feel like I like missed out on so much shit.
What I mean is,
But
you guys,
but I get you. I get you. Like most people do.
so this is like a pretty important like a period in your lives. Like it's almost like a coming of age thing where you have to take up more responsibility.
Yeah.
You guys
Mhm.
are away from home. Any lessons you've learned like about this experience? You know, being at this age, is there anything important you've learned?
People are mean.
Yeah, I always felt like you don't always gotta like take anything or everything personal.
Yeah.
You gotta
That's a
stick to
good one.
yourself. I feel like a lot of people nowadays are just getting very sensitive. I'm not saying it's a bad thing, but like you gotta realize that you're there for yourself, not anybody else.
I agree.
What about you, Polo?
I agree with Espinosa that need to not worry about the little shit, you know? You gotta live your life, but also be responsible and know who you're with, know your people. Because if you don't, they could screw you over in a second.
Do you have like any experiences? Have you experienced something like
Fortunately, no.
that? Okay,
But I've seen it happen to others.
I see.
Yes, I'm like, damn, man. I didn't know what to say to the person that happened to, because I was like, yo, that sucks. Of course, I was there for them, but I didn't know how to properly be like there for them.
Yeah. How about you?
Huh? Me? Nah, I'll talk about mine later. I just wanted to see.
But we're on the topic though.
We are on the topic. I actually had a follow-up question to that. We'll talk about mine later, but
I'll remember.
don't, I know you will because you're a sharp man. On that topic, do you guys feel like you've grown
I think
like
so.
since being here?
Since being here,
Yeah.
Since being here or since joining the
I know.
military?
I know it's
feel
your
like-
second base, but like, do you feel like something's different about this place?
Or something's different about you?
about me,
No.
well, yes, because in my first base, I was kind of more near to my family,
Mm-hmm.
but now I'm out here by myself. Like I go in, like I go back home from work. The time difference is very different.
It is.
Yeah, so I feel like I'm more independent than when I was before.
You, Paula?
Yeah, I feel like I have changed because now I'm around people from the whole essentially the United States, like the people I'm close to, like work, and then just walking around base, and different personalities, different experiences. Of course, like even when I was home, there was people who had their own experiences, but we all came from the same area. We all knew what's up, you know.
Uh-huh.
But now it's like I gotta prepare for other people's stories, and I have to learn that wow, it's a big world and shit can happen, and I have to be prepared, and hopefully nothing bad happens to. I wish nothing bad upon anyone, but people will just have to prepare and just be ready.
Have you feel like you've grown or changed over your time here in the military?
I think so.
Can you describe Any like personal growth?
Oh,
Like maybe a change in attitude, change in mind shift. something like
definitely mindset. Like we were saying before, it's a change of mindset. We have like my priorities. My priorities were so different. Like I joined right out of high school. My priorities, I didn't have no priorities before I joined, but now I have I have goals I want to achieve, like little milestones. Like, hey, I want to try to attempt to get this, or I want to purchase this. Like what we've been talking about all together, like our dreams. But as when I was coming into the military, I didn't know what I want. I was just like, you know what, this sounds cool. I'll just go with the flow. I mean, I'm going with the flow now, but I have a path I want to take.
I got you. And you, DJ, any changes that you noticed about yourself?
I don't know. Yeah, I feel like who I was before, like when I first joined, I was that guy to really want to get my work done. No matter the time, I'll stay back. Like I'm not saying staying back is a bad thing, but I know there's like you gotta enjoy your life. Like I always tell myself that I don't want to get stuck at work. Like I don't want to be that person who just get.
You're one of those guys.
What do you mean?
No, it's not bad.
What do you mean? I'm not saying it's a bad thing.
I'm just saying you're a champ. I'm making you shame, bro.
I'm not saying it's a bad thing, but I feel like I'm more focused on myself and my health more than I was before, because I was just overload on getting everything done.
So now you've learned to kind of like relax, like put things in their place.
Yeah, I put Polo in his place.
That's a bold accusation.
Whoa, calm down, fellas.
Yeah, I definitely hate being the go-to guy most of the time. Like, I think this past week, everyone just like calling my name, and like, granted, there's only 2 of us, you know, but for the most part, for this one specific thing we do where we work, they ask for me like all the time, and like I'm like. Like I miss the like no responsibilities, but at the same time I like the fact that they come to me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I feel like I can like realize like, man, I'm like where I was before to where I am now is like, damn, it's such a big difference.
Yeah.
Like I didn't think I was ever gonna make like the rank I am right now, and I still don't believe it half the time. Like but I think about when I go to my next place, like, damn, I'm gonna be that dude that I like some people can come to, and not that asshole that. No, I'm just kidding.
I'm gonna remember that, Holmes.
You know that one guy you can't go to.
Yeah,
you know what I
true,
mean?
true.
Like, I don't ever want to be like that.
Oh, for sure. For sure.
I mean, at the end of the day, right? The work is gonna be there.
Yeah.
Tomorrow, like you guys said earlier.
Like he's good, because this is what I would do to people is, if everything's good to go, nothing's like backlog, we don't have to worry about anything. Hey man, go ahead and head out.
Yeah.
Like we have 20 more minutes. Just go do whatever you got to do.
Hell yeah.
And then come back tomorrow and refresh.
It's kind of nice, like being the top 2 ranking people in our little shop of horrors right now.
Who else is in you guys' shop other than you guys? You two.
Just one other Japanese dude.
Oh, okay, I see.
He's gonna vent a little, but my last base, it was all women, beautiful women.
Ooh.
Really?
And I was like maybe.
Where?
Ooh.
This is Ramstein.
Yo, they
Airbase.
bad?
So I'm sorry.
They bad?
I mean, they're all married. So
He should have came here first and then went there.
yeah, like,
They were all married.
all married
That's
and or in
unfortunate.
relationship.
That's unfortunate.
I mean, it's better. It's nice to see a pretty face, like every day, you know.
Wait, Ramstein. Are they?
You know what I'm saying?
Are
What's up?
they like German?
I mean, they were military.
Oh.
Some of them
Oh.
probably had German in them,
Yeah.
but
Yo.
not in that sense.
Hey, yo.
Jeez. No, what it means. So check it out. When I first got to Germany was my first base. It was awesome. My first year there, I had like a group of friends, and it was like probably the best, like one of the best time of my life, because we would all be in the same dorm, and every weekend they just hit me up and say, "Hey Lopez, like wake up, we're going to Belgium. Come on, get dressed." Or Lopez, we're going to France. Get dressed. Or Lopez, we're flying to Malta. Get dressed. I was like, oh God, let me get my credit card and stuff. Anyway, that was a great year. But then I got deployed, and everyone either left, got married, and or got someone pregnant. So when I came back, all my friends were gone or virtually just, had no time at all. and my shop was all women, like mostly women. I want to say like 80% women. And for my last year there, no matter what I did, my friend group was like all women, like for a whole year, like all women. And I think my mindset at that time was like not ready for that kind of like, I couldn't handle it. I think it's different when you're hanging out with all women versus when you're hanging out with the boys. Like you have to have like a certain way of dealing with their certain traits and stuff. You know, I have like a bag of chocolate in my drawer for certain times, like you know, for that time of the. I guess you're looking at
Bag of chocolates.
You like
yeah, you know,
chocolate,
like
huh?
when certain times come and they're especially emotional and irritable.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, like I learned a lot of things. But what I'm saying is, I thought, man, I wish like I had some guy friends. Come over here. It's all dudes. I'm like, man, I kind of miss like seeing like pretty faces every day.
Would you go back to that though versus here?
I
Like
just like there to be a balance, man. I feel like the next person we hire
Facts.
should be a female. Just to balance us out.
You want to be the man over there.
Man, yeah, we have a bunch of guys where we were.
It's only guys.
Yeah,
Well,
we have 2 females, but they're both very older
Mm.
and have families.
Would you have switched like into my situation? Like, would you have tried that? Just like a time
With
like,
them all, like all of them married and had kids.
there'd be a mix. Like maybe have a boyfriend or maybe single.
I feel like it's better because then you don't have to worry about like having like I would never date anyone like where I work.
That's true.
But
That's true.
it's nice because if you I don't want to say flirt, if you talk a certain way, they'll just like they're one of the boys or like they're like the friends. They won't take it a certain way. You know what I mean? Like I don't think I ever filtered with my friend. She was married. We used to hang out all the time, like at her house and drink, and it was never anything weird.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yes, I know what you mean.
Hey, man, and they have other female friends. You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
Also,
That's
they
what I
don't
regret.
plug.
That's what I regret. I feel like my mind, I've changed a lot, like during the past few years, like drastically. I feel like that time I literally was not ready for like those opportunities or whatever. So like I really wish like I could have transferred my EXP, my experience from now,
Yeah.
just like astral project it to like my past me, so I'd have like a better life.
Yeah.
All right, on that topic. Okay.
Oh boy,
I'm
this
gonna
is
start-
the question. This is the 4th time.
One question.
All right, I'm gonna ask DJ
Oh,
first, and
God.
I'll ask Paula.
Try to word it simply.
Okay, I'm gonna just give you the 2 scenarios. Okay, would you rather go to your past self with your experience and your mind, right? Would you go to your past self, or would you rather go to the past as yourself, but you don't remember anything you did? You have like maybe a faint like, you know, I was military. That's it. That's all you get.
That's all.
Like you don't even have any like future. Like you have nothing lined up. Like you can go back to your past. You're like, okay, I know at this month I'm gonna join the military. I'm gonna be bio. Like you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, but it's just your brain, not your physical body.
Do you understand the question?
Yeah.
Because I had to make him repeat it 3 times, like for me to understand it.
Yeah. Well, I don't know, because
So like for me,
I can correct my mistakes, basically.
yeah, because like I was 5'2", 5'3". I was short in high school, right? So I would definitely bring myself back and like not get bullied back in the past. You know what I mean? I
Oh,
wouldn't get
yeah.
bullied, and like I know if I kept my personality, I'd be fine.
Yeah.
Like not be called names and shit.
Yeah.
Versus if I just take my brain, like what can I do? You know what I mean? Like just get a fade. Like back in the day, there was no such thing as a fade.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I can't do much. So
What you feel? What would you do?
Can you repeat the question?
Wait, see, I told you, I'm not the only one. Okay,
I
because,
thought
like-
you was talking about it.
Because I thought I had at the beginning, but then you said you can fix your past mistakes.
No, that's what he said.
No, I got
like-
you.
There's 2
Sal, I got
scenarios.
this. I got this. So okay, so there's 2 things that you could choose
Yes.
from. Option 1 is you basically wake up and you're in like the past, in your past body, and you remember everything that transpired from that point until now. So basically, it's like you're at a previous checkpoint in your
Uh huh.
life.
With your like, let's say 10-year-old body. So very like, obviously just a 10-year-old.
Yeah, so like you wake up and you traveled back in time to your 10-year-old self. You know, like that movie X-Men: Days of Future
Yep.
Past. He woke up in his past body,
Yeah.
but you remember everything that happened.
Yeah.
So now you can live forward like with a better understanding of what happens next, so you can make better choices. Option 2 is that not only do you travel to the past, but you wake up with your body right now. Like, don't worry about like basically you're completely assimilated. No one's questioning how you're 10 years old and you're like jacked and everything. Like it just works. But the caveat is you do not have any recollection of the future. Does that
Option
make
one.
sense?
Yeah.
Option one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Option one.
Option 1?
Option one.
And why? Can you elaborate?
Yo, Bitcoin?
This
Hey,
guy's
that's
smart.
true. That's true.
Big
Man, I was gonna
That's
say
true.
like
With what money?
I was gonna say like I was just gonna buy Pokemon cards.
You're gonna go to your mom. Hey, we gotta invest, mom.
You gotta buy these Pokemon packs.
I'd find a way to convince my parents. That and just
You wouldn't date like maybe Stacy from around the block or something like.
yeah. Yeah, I would. Fuck yeah. Also, it's just like high school was fun, but knowing what I know now, it could be a lot more fun. You know what I mean?
Definitely.
Just
I feel like I'm different because I feel like high school was fun, but there's some things that I shouldn't have did.
Whoa!
Some things that I shouldn't have did.
we got them, boys.
We'll talk. We'll talk later, DJ. We'll talk offline.
But yeah, I would, because then I would be like, tell my, or I would, okay, so I would essentially be myself, but just in a younger body. I would go to the gym a lot earlier.
Same.
And I would commit to a sport. Maybe I'll make professional.
I think you would like. Paulus, you're a pretty tall guy. You're pretty like. You have good genetics. Like, what sport would you go for? I know you're playing volleyball now. Like,
I would play volleyball or soccer.
volleyball or soccer. I got you.
Or maybe tennis. Tennis goes hard.
Yeah, tennis does look hard.
Tennis goes hard.
It does. I probably break my like ankles knees in tennis. Just like show up to work in a wheelchair. Like, oh god, that's a rough weekend. DJ, how about you, man? Which option would you choose?
I think the first one too. Yeah,
The first one.
the first.
Anything you
one
do
too.
differently?
I guess what Salazar was saying. Yeah, I feel like I want to change myself in ways that I don't get picked on. I guess. Yeah.
Have we all been bullied in school during our high school?
I
You
think
didn't get bullied. You didn't get it. You don't have a childhood.
I think everyone's been bullied in some way, whether they realize or not. You know.
Polo, have you been? Like, I feel like you would have just stuffed them in the locker
I
or
feel
something.
like I feel like he's.
I feel like you
the
would have picked them by the head. Like, excuse me.
No, man, I'm
Were you
harmless.
always like tall for your or did you have like a short phase?
I think I was always like pretty decently height.
Okay. But you also got bullied in high school.
Yeah.
Damn. Like
I was a dumb little kid.
jeez. Are you comfortable telling us like what's the worst that happened to you
Jesus Christ.
that you're comfortable about talking about?
It was just like looking back, they were just like out of pocket. I'm like, bro, there's no reason. I'm just minding my own business, you know, just being jerks. Like, I would like talk and like look at me with disgust or like say some shit. It's like, I'm like, what the fuck?
Jesus. Would they make fun of your height or something or?
No, so okay. I had a big head. I have a big head now, but I have a body that fits the size of my head now. So as a kid, I had like a
Lanky.
a kid body with a big ass head.
Ooh.
Why didn't you tell me that earlier?
What do you mean?
Why did you tell me that earlier?
What?
I always point that out.
Man, I don't give a fuck.
Okay, good. Okay, good.
Man, like I know you're joking, but like, see, I'm mature enough to understand, and my mind is like, okay, this guy's joking. He's my boy.
Yeah.
It's like you mean no harm, but like
Yeah.
them kids, they don't know what the fuck they're talking about.
Man,
so
fuck them kids.
Yeah, man, kids are brutal, man.
Yeah,
kids.
especially now. Hell, but yeah. So them saying that, then my mind then was like, like why? And their minds was like hurt.
Yeah.
They thought it was funny, but it was not okay.
I don't think they don't, like you think you don't think about it back then. I realized I did some form of bullying too.
Yeah,
Like
Yeah,
even
that's true.
it was my friend, and like I don't know if you guys had this thing. This is so weird and dumb. Like I didn't think it was bad, but it's called scooping. You guys heard of scooping?
Scooping.
Yeah.
Scooping.
Whoa.
Exactly.
Is this a Hispanic
So
thing?
all it is just
It's a Mexican.
It's a mix.
it probably is like
You
so
just-
essentially you scoop someone's boob. That's it.
Jesus Christ out.
Wait.
But not ladies, just dudes. Like you just go to a guy, you just like you scoop and you like yell it.
So
But
we do the same thing, but like I don't know,
Like it's like a little, like
cup check.
cup check is another
Oh,
one,
you
but
cup check?
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's...
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah, but I would do it like to people like the joke was like to just do it to any dude you saw.
Oh.
And like
Oh.
there's some guys who just don't feel good about themselves, so like
Yeah.
when you do it, like now that like,
It's like a jiggle.
yeah, so like now I think I was like, damn, why did I do that? I was like, that was not even funny.
Yeah.
I was like, this shit's kind of fucked up.
because our minds was like, we thought at the time.
We thought it was like funny at the time.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
like,
Oh, my God. I think it's a little funny, though. You get like a nice little scoop. Like,
Oh man.
Yeah, that's fucked up,
it hits,
man.
it hits their face.
Oh man.
That's fucked up.
Scoop.
Oh man.
I'm going to try that tomorrow. I'm joking.
To who?
It's classified. Hi, DJ. Did you have a rough time in high school? Any rough bullying experience?
Just the minor stuff like name calling. I wasn't, cause
Yeah.
everybody there was like local, so I wasn't really from there. They make fun of me and my family. Just the really minor stuff. Nothing, not too much physical. I mean,
Uh-huh.
I've been in
never
fights.
physical.
I've been in fights because of
Ooh.
bullying, but it's not too many to be physical like that.
Has you been in fight,
Yeah,
like a fist fight?
yeah.
You saw
I've only been in one. Like,
in high school,
yeah.
Polo? You? Okay, I feel like you have a story. No,
No.
No, I mean-
One.
One.
Yeah.
Interesting. So have I.
It was a dude older, like definitely older than me.
Uh-huh.
I definitely lost, but like it was just like,
Yeah, this is an interesting topic. Tell us about it, please.
I forgot. I didn't forget. We were at the park.
Uh-huh.
We were playing like I forgot. I think it was football,
Mm-hmm.
and like he was just being a douche, and I was like I stood up to him, and then like we just started fighting.
And okay, I gotcha. I think it's great that you confronted him though. Like
Yeah.
I feel like confrontation is a great skill,
Mm-hmm.
and like even though you said you lost, I think it's
Yeah, I think he was like 3-4 years older than me, and I was like 15 maybe. No, I was like 13. Yeah.
I feel you, man. But that's good you confronted them. Like I don't condone. I don't think like fighting in general. Actually, no. Let me reword that. I think it's great that you confronted that person. You know, and even though you lost, I feel like it's a great lesson.
Mm-hmm.
You DJ,
What?
how did your fights go?
There was one. There was this one guy. I think he's kind of older than me. This was before I joined the Air Force too.
Mm-hmm.
He was just in my neighborhood and he was drunk and he came by our gated house. He came by our house and he started kicking our dogs.
The hell?
And it was just me and my sisters at the time, and he was like gone. So I went outside and I asked him what he was doing, and I don't know what he was saying. I think he was speaking in a different language, but I told him to get out. He didn't want to get out our property, I guess. And then he was kicking our dogs. I think he tried to throw, because we had like small dogs.
Mm-hmm.
I think he almost threw one of our dogs, like picked her up. I was just trying to throw her. I pushed him. He went down, and then that's when we like started squaring up. Started squaring. He was like bigger than me definitely. And then I remember, the one thing I remember the most is like I looked at the window and I see like my sisters like watching. I was like, fuck it, I gotta go fight this guy.
No, you have to.
Fuck it. But yeah,
How old were you at the time?
then I was like 19 maybe.
Okay.
Yeah,
Jeez.
yeah. This guy's
And
like,
this was like a full-grown adult
yeah,
that you're squaring up with.
yeah.
How did that end?
He ran away.
Oh, you.
Nice.
Yes,
I hit him like we were like fighting for a little bit, and then I was like, cause he was way bigger than me, and I was scared to like he was gonna pin me down,
Mm-hmm.
and I didn't want that, so I stayed up, but at one point he tried to tackle me, but his head hit the table, cause
Oh, man.
I kind of moved side, and then he hit the table, and then I remember I was so like mad at that time, and I think I took like a toy bat, and he thought it was real. So I went back. I took like a toy bat. He thought it was real, so he
It's
started.
one of
like,
those
running.
Fisher Price like toy bats.
Yeah. And then the police came and they like asking for ambulance. I was like, nah, I don't need an ambulance. But then he came back the next day. He was apologizing. So I guess I was like, I don't know. Like I didn't forgive him, but I kind of understand because he was fucked up. But I didn't forgive him for that.
Damn. Glad you didn't get hurt.
I kind of did, man. Like the adrenaline that I had,
Uh-huh.
like I felt it the day after at work.
Damn.
Like I was just like, I'm fine. I was telling the police like, man, I'm fine. I don't feel anything. Then the next day when I worked, man, I was like aching. I was like, man. But yeah, that's how it went.
What was your work?
I worked at Bulgari.
Isn't it that watch
Yeah.
place?
Yeah.
Hey.
Watch, like jewelry stuff. Yeah. That's where I worked at the time. And then I got fired because. And then that's why I joined the Air Force.
Okay, I got you.
Damn. But damn, you know what make like listening to that, it just makes you think that like even though everyone's different, like everyone always has something in common.
Yeah.
Like you can meet a lot of people, you always have that one thing in common.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? But yeah, guys, thanks for coming on this podcast. Do you guys have any? How do you word it?
What's parting thoughts?
Yeah, I guess just a little background. Like, so Lopez started it, right? Because I feel like we just talk about random stuff.
Yeah.
Like I don't. Sometimes like I feel like we should have a topic or something, but I feel like it just seems so forced. But like listening to you guys, just your stories, it's just kind of crazy to me because like I don't hear a lot of people's stuff or just personal stories, even though I do talk to a lot of people. Like it's always a new thing.
Also, we specifically wanted you two to be our first guests because we thought you guys were pretty cool and you guys have great synergy
Hey,
together.
we're our first guest.
Yeah, you're our first. Yeah, congrats.
This is actually my first podcast. Actually.
This is like, this is our second, but this is our first like official podcast with like guests and stuff. And you know what's weird, Sal? You and DJ have literally the same vibe.
What do you
Like,
mean?
look at each other.
What do you mean?
Look, you
What do
got
you
like
mean?
green jackets, like black hats.
I like
and
green.
I was like, damn, we're so similar.
everything. You guys sound
We wear
funny.
clothes. No, I'm just kidding.
No, but I appreciate you guys coming over. You have any like parting thoughts?
Well, before we get to that, we need to get back to what you said you'd
I already forgot.
come back to.
I don't know what you're talking about, Polo.
Does anyone else remember?
Run that back. Run the video back.
Do you remember, Polo?
I remember remind you.
Something.
I forgot the topic, but
I'm gonna be honest, man. Like completely honest, I literally forgot.
it's all right. It's all right.
We can pick up next time.
I mean, technically, this is the third time we've done this, but I've realized like every time we do, like being the third, and I consider it like the 50th because we'll talk about something random, and then we'll talk about this crazy story that we did, or the fact that we were in Akihabara, like just seeing some crazy weird hentai stuff.
Whoa.
Hey.
Wait, where are you going with this?
Just like I guess the conversation like just turns into something else. Like
Yeah.
I'm just there for I'm there for the ride. And,
Yeah,
like,
everything
I forget about the other stuff.
Yeah, everything bounces off.
Yeah.
That's why we forgot. But Polo, you remember what you were supposed to say?
What?
No, what were you asking him?
No, I forgot
We
too.
all forgot.
But hey, if anything, you could just save it for the next time.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Next time. I guess we were getting as when I was listening to the previous podcast, I told Sal we have to stop we have to starting a topic and not giving the audience closure because we will literally veer a different direction and never finish it.
I mean, like I told him like we want to stick to like an hour. I think it's been 2 hours. It's been 2 hours.
It's been 2
Really?
hours.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
But you know, when the conversation's good, like
Oh shit.
you lose track of time.
I mean, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Like the one I first thought about it, like I'm not gonna lie, like I'm like, damn, what do I talk about? But then we're like, shit, it's been an hour. Holy crap, it's been an hour and 30. It's like we can keep going on for hours.
We could, yeah.
And like
actually.
I thought about it back in my room. I was like, you know what? I actually like, even though sometimes it didn't feel like it made sense, like I was actually having fun, like just like doing a podcast.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
I can have one viewer and I can be like, well, just talk about random stuff.
Maybe that was a lot of place. I'm sorry. I'll be better with the timing.
How did you guys feel about it?
I was nervous at the beginning, but I think I relaxed a bit, and then I started talking more towards the middle end.
Yeah,
But I have fun. I'm having fun.
yeah.
Yeah, same. I feel like the beginning of it, I was like, man, I don't even know what am I supposed to talk about. And then actually like going through it, it's just like we're just telling each other stories, pretty much just having a conversation. And I got comfortable in that end, and then it was cool. Like thank you guys for inviting us.
Thank you so much. And I guess this wraps our second podcast of the Introvision series. But yeah, so we'll catch you guys next time. We don't really have a closing.
All right, bye.
All right, guys. Yeah, we're introverts. Goodbye. We get McDonald's.
Hell yeah.
All right, here we go. We're getting McDonald's.
Let's go.
Good job, guys.
I hope we can come back.
Yeah, I hope you guys have fun. Like I told him, like I have fun, but I wish we need to figure out how to stay like on a topic too. But I feel like
better. I get a little nervous sometimes too.
How do you think we did?
You guys were awesome. Perfect.
You as well.
I think it's the same thing as like when we first
Did you listen to our first one? Hey everyone, this is Post Podcast. We're here at McD's, Japan. And I'm about to culturize these guys. Gonna show them what the gangbang is. So fellas, take your chicken.
Chicken. Oh, I'm sorry.
Mix the cheese.
What a cheese is.
Here's your cheese powder.
Oh, we put it in the chicken? Yep.
Yeah, put it in the chicken. Cool. Now close the bag and shake that bitch. Yep.
You chicken it right?
Yeah, you're doing pretty good.
Jesus. Damn.
Flip it right side up, and then you're gonna split it right at the middle and put the chicken inside. Yeah, I got you guys.
Holy shit.
So for those of you who don't know, McDonald's after 5 p.m. will give you extra patties.
Damn.
So this is a McQuadruple. This is a top G food right here.
Top G. Top G.
All right, gentlemen, the McGangbang.
All right. Let's see.
How is it? Not bad? Right? Right? Learning these guys. So good. All right, now I gotta eat.